How Patrick Mahomes' Super Bowl 57 MVP performance surpassed Tom Brady, Joe Montana, and other legendary quarterbacks. Patrick Mahomes was named Super Bowl MVP for the second time in his young career after leading the Chiefs to a thrilling 38-35 victory over the Eagles in Super Bowl 57. Mahomes outperformed Jalen Hurts, who turned in one of the best Super Bowl performances by a losing quarterback. He led Kansas City back from a 10-point deficit in the second half, just as he did in Super Bowl 54 in 2020. "I feel like I'm better when we're down," Mahomes said after the game, promising to start faster in future Super Bowls rather than saving his best for last. Mahomes' captain comeback profile in the fourth quarter, on the other hand, is what links him to Tom Brady, Joe Montana, and other great quarterbacks who have won multiple Super Bowls. Brady led the Patriots to a 28-3 victory over the Falcons in Super Bowl 51, the greatest comeback in Super Bowl history. Montana was known in the 1980s for being the coolest customer in the big game, most notably in Super Bowl 23 against the Bengals. Mahomes has now joined Brady and Montana as a multiple-time Super Bowl MVP. Catching Brady's 5 and Montana's 3 now appear within reach for Mahomes, who is still only 27 and in the prime of his career. Mahomes' 2 Super Bowl MVPs match those of Bart Starr, Terry Bradshaw, and Eli Manning. He also became the first player, quarterback or not, since Kurt Warner in 1999 to win both the regular season and Super Bowl MVP awards. Mahomes joins Warner, Montana, Bradshaw, Starr, Emmitt Smith, and Steve Young as the only players to have accomplished the feat, which Brady did not. But there's more. Mahomes became the first quarterback in NFL history to lead the league in both passing yards and passing touchdowns while also winning the Super Bowl. Mahomes was a founding member of that group. Mahomes had one of the best Super Bowl MVP performances by a quarterback. Mahomes' biggest night in the biggest game came after a sloppy first half against the 49ers in Super Bowl 54 and his worst game of his career against the Buccaneers in Super Bowl 55. In Super Bowls, Montana and Brady had higher yardage totals. Montana defeated Hall of Fame quarterback Dan Marino in Super Bowl 19. His 331 yards passing and 3 touchdowns, along with 59 yards rushing and another touchdown, are regarded as his best performance in the past. Brady put up big numbers in Super Bowl 38 against the Falcons and the Panthers. However, both games had their flaws. Mahomes played a clean game and needed every bit of grit he could muster after Hurts threw for 301 yards and a touchdown and ran for a Super Bowl record 70 yards and 3 touchdowns. However, the game provided Mahomes with the opportunity to record his first final possession Super Bowl game-winning drive. The question now is, how many more Super Bowls will Mahomes play in? He's done it twice with the same team, just like Brady and Montana. That means he's the main reason the Chiefs have reached and won 2 of the last 4 Super Bowls, and he's the main reason they'll keep returning. He's seen the legends. That's how he works, without saying anything. He aspires to be the greatest player of all time. Remember, it was once unthinkable that someone would outperform Montana in Super Bowls until Brady arrived. Brady recently retired as the GOAT. It now appears that Mahomes could be the next in line.